I'm proud of my family to me means I'm proud of my queer family. Because I've been in Our Family Coalition, it's not strange for me to be around other families that are different than mine. It's just normal.
I think it sort of made it easier when I got into my first few years of school. And so having these differences, like I have two fathers, Our Family Coalition made it everything that I had seem normal. Since I had already grown up with the coalition, that was already expressed because I've had this conversation with other people like me.
As a parent, that's one of the things you want, is you want your kid having that perspective, that all families are normal and that all families are different.
I'm an intentional solo parent. I started the adoption journey on my own. It worked out great. I got this really great baby. Yeah, that's you. For me, Our Family Coalition is really important, not just as the gay dad, but my son having that support, and not just from me.
It's equipped them with how the world ought to be. This is normal to them, like being a part of a queer family, queer community, having different cultures represented.
In Our Family Coalition, you always know that you can ask any questions and that we'll support you.
The mission is to transform our communities, to transform our classrooms, to transform the boardrooms, to make sure that all LGBT voices are counted, to make sure that the voices of our children are counted. We are expanding the mission to truly serve the most marginalized families amongst us and the families that are most vulnerable during this political times. Our families are already under attack, from birth certificates being denied, from adoptions already being denied across the country, and even here in California, we are witnessing an increased rate in bullying against our children and against our families. Many of our families are also immigrant families. I am an immigrant queer mama myself. And so to be able to be our full selves and to be able to have our families protected, that is what Our Family Coalition is about.
I totally embrace my multiple identities, being Latina, having parents who are immigrants, being queer, being a mom. And then Our Family helps me just embrace myself more and give me more confidence to feel secure. And it helps me be a stronger parent for my kids.
A lot of us, even in the LGBT movement and social justice movement in general, might not be aware that LGBT families experience economic disadvantages at a high rate. LGBT adults who are raising children are 3 times as likely to live at or near the poverty line than non-LGBT adults who are raising kids. 1 out of every 5 children living in a same-sex couple family is living in poverty. Lesbian and bisexual women in same-sex couples are twice as likely to be food stamp recipients than women in opposite-sex couples. And this reality is experienced by a large majority of our community. And here we are, ready to do something about that.
If we invest in families, then we're really investing in our future of our country, especially at a time when it is so needed.
It's legislative focus to make sure that there's the right collaboration with schools, with state, and taking into account the needs of all families.
Providing resources and technical assistance.
Not just direct service, but also institutional change work, educational work, and policy and advocacy.
I really want my generation to be providing hope and support to a next generation of leadership.
I think that Our Family Coalition has impacted me, and it's going to impact Joaquin too. Or maybe even a better impact because he has me and Diego to ask questions about, and he learns from us too.
We're recreating the definition of family because we're creating the new generation, and the only way to get what you want in the future is to be successful with the people who are young now and who are going to be leading it.
Our Family Coalition is the only LGBT family organization in the state of California. We are the largest LGBT family organization in the country. Our 20 years of history as an agency has prepared us for this moment. And it is our collective responsibility to keep this hope alive. As Howard Milk would say, right? You gotta give him hope. And part of our charge is to do exactly that, all of us together.